All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's just this morning, this Mac did an update and change everything, man. This thing just changed everything. It just changed everything. It's changed the whole sound thing, changes everything, man. So now I had to disconnect everything. Now I'm using all the accessories. I disconnected them, so I'm using the Mac plainly. Yeah, because he had changed everything. I had to update this morning, and I updated. It's not connecting anymore, so I gotta go ahead and go around and check things. And shalom, beloved, shalom, shalom. Of course, my apology for the whole thing. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Give me a sec. Yes, yes. We are going to do a little reflection today. I was down for 2 days, because of the whole holidays thing going on. I was doing some self reflection because, of course, we got two-third family and come over. Some of the people, went away, and this time, whenever it's a holiday time like that, so I just sit down and thinking, rethink, reflecting on certain things that I've learned, and I have seen certain change in me that I recognize that I'm changing. I did some reflection on myself, and I realized around March last year, March 20, and at the end of the, let's say April 1st, I realized I was like a completely different person, completely different. Everything in me has changed and might mature for the better. And I've seen the same thing with the nation. We have matured so much. We have came from very far, and we learned a lot. So, and I've sat down and I reflected upon the things that I've learned, and I asked myself, are they beneficial? Did I learn those things just for the sake of learning? Did we learn those things, brethren, because we went to school? We learned a lot of 99% of the things we learn in school. We never use them in real life. We never use them in real life. But the things that we learned for the past, I would say, 11 months. January of December the 31st will give us 1 year since we first make our with the whole ivory soap fiasco. Excuse me, and this will give us a year of diving into supernatural things and getting stronger and let our fear go and grow better. And I have reflected. I asked myself, did I make any progress in my life? Is something had changed? Did I let go of things? Did I grab onto things? Did I let go of my fear? Did I did a good job? Did I study more? Did I know a little bit more? Am I in the same place? Are we in the same place? That's right, exactly. What they taught us in school gave us no spiritual growth. Okay. Did we grow spiritually, brothers? Did we stay in one place? Did we stay in one place and talk about the same subject, try to prove things? Did we lacked in some type of turnaround circle, go in circle? Big Levi say this thing last year, 2 years ago, is still saying the same thing. Are we not growing? Is there any growth in us? Did we shed any unwanted knowledge, any unwanted things? Did we learn something we didn't know? Okay, are we growing? Are we progressing? Or are we regressing? Are we turning back? Are we having second thoughts and saying, you know what? When I was in the church, I was better. When I used to celebrate things, I was better. I didn't want all those knowledge because it's scary. Did I learn something good? Did you know? I reflected upon things like that. Okay, did we find out things that was hidden from us? Did we understand life better now? Are we able to see things in another way? When we see, quote unquote, when we step outside a house, we start seeing things that are crazy for some people, but for us, in fact, they mean something. When we look at the skies, when we listen to people conversation, when we watch the news, when we see the events unfolding, did we grow? Are we growing? Are we progressing? Is everything that we did say back in 2020, are they coming to fruition? Did they change? Did the out of nowhere the ley line just stop? Everybody start driving, right? Helicopters and planes or start flying. Did we grow? Did we have anything that we can sit there and say, well, you know what? I practice this thing at least once a day, once a week, or even once a month. Did we pray to satisfy the great power? Are we doing a great job? Did we follow our own vow? Remember, we had vowed that we will work in front of the great power and his righteousness, because this is not our understanding. I don't understand anything that I'm doing. Okay. Thank you, beloved sister Elizabeth Hayton. I left the church in February this year and I have grown tremendously. All praises to the Most High. Yes, that's the beloved sister of Brother Henson, if I'm not mistaken. He had asked the nation to pray for her, and the family had a private Zoom meeting. We had a brother that was there. We prayed for her, and then she received a sign from her room. She saw the numbers, she read everything, and she literally comprehend what it was, and she get out of the church. Did we go? Did we bring people in, which we should not supposed to do? Okay, are we doing these things? Are we? Did we heal people? Did somebody out there find something and read it and say, you know what? Let me go ahead and proceed with this experiment, and they find answer. Did somebody have any, at least one spiritual encounter? It may not be some literal angels coming over there, hey, I'm an angel and stuff like that. But did they see something? Did they find a plume? Did they have a dream? Did they have a conversation that out of a normal conversation with a random person? Okay, did they read a book? They felt some kind of connection. Did they watch a video? Are we growing? All of those reflection, I sit down for 2 days, I start thinking, and I start realizing that we are growing. Okay, and we have a hell of a lot more to learn. Because of that, beloved, I will ask the nation, the AK warriors, to keep the beloved sister Delia Jackson in your prayers. Okay, I believe the sister is in great pain, if I'm not mistaken. She's in severe pain. I can't play this because I'm not connected to the system. She has severe belly pain, belly ache. She's going to get. So let me double check to make sure if it's the sister, because she had left a message. Okay. Yes, that's Sister Delia Jackson. Pray for the sister. She has an extreme belly pain. I would ask the sister to send me her address, please. Send me her address. I received this. I will ask the nation to keep up the prayer warriors, to keep beloved Sister Beverly Jackson, uh, Sister Beverly James, excuse me, a lot of J, Beverly James, and your prayer. Her and her whole family, they have mild symptom of COVID. I don't want to say the word, but She has my symptom of this, and she pray for you, the nation, to supplicate her before the mighty one, not to give her into great shame and great reproach, and to have the son to literally purify her and get her out. And we have a lot of stuff that we made. This thing can help you combat this. There's a video we made with the honey and the garlic. The Was it garlic? No, ginger, honey, ginger, citrus, and yeah, yeah, that's what it was. This thing is so powerful. I took it like 2 times this year. I haven't been sick. I haven't gotten sick in a long time. All great glory to the mighty one. Okay, and of course we are asking the nation to let me see, keep beloved brother Eliezer, the Most High always, he and his family, and him and his wife and his children on your prayer. Uh, and keep the beloved sister Yolanda and her daughter, her brother, terrible things. Keep them in your prayer. And let me see, brother Zephaniah say thank you to all of you that had helped him, to all of you that support him in your prayers, the procedure, the things, the surgery. Of course, the operation will be pretty soon. He will keep us updated. And the beloved brother over there, brother Anthony, uh, Adeyeye over there in London, brother Henson and her sister, keep them in your prayers, because our beloved overseas, they felt like they are fighting a battle alone. It's not that much of them where they stay at. And I believe there's a sister that just moved somewhere in North Carolina. She is all alone. She left me a message. I get kind of like lost in all the messages. I will look for it again. If the sister is listening, send it to me again so I'll pass it on. And we are asking the nation to keep the nation into prayers. When we have a reflection, beloved brethren, did we learn something? Did we learn? Did we learn? Are we learning new things that help us grow spiritually? Are we stay the same people? Did we learn something new about ourselves, specifically, personally, to unto ourselves? Did we sit down and say, "Wait, I didn't know this about myself," but because now I know what I am capable of, what my element is, how can I use this? Am I growing? Or just those hogwash, we just learn things just to boast, just to go around and say, hey, we come up with this information. Therefore, if we have learned and we are growing, okay, spiritually, there's a lot of growth, brethren. Spiritually, we are sprouting. We are going so fast. It is very, very fast, very, very, very impressive. The nation is growing. Now, when we reflect, we sit down, we ask ourselves, okay, did we learn something we did not know? Are those things profitable to my spiritual growth? Are those things are bringing me closer to the mighty one? Am I getting closer or am I getting further? Am I getting further away from the truth of the mighty one? Am I being stubborn or stagnant? Am I content or just learning one thing, one book, one place so I can feel safe? A lot of our people, they love somewhat partial ignorance. They know they're supposed to learn and grow, but they refuse. Are we like that? Are we just sitting there and say, you know what, I won't learn anything if it's not coming from the Bible that they gave me, the other books that they gave me. I'm just in this circle and I will never get out, because if I get out, I will sin. Are we like that? Are we truly like that? Or are we the people that say we don't give a crap? We are quote unquote awake. Better yet, our memories are coming back onto us. And I will go wherever the mighty one says go. I'll do the best that I can do to my own ability. I know my own thought, our own thought is corrupt, but I will do the best to learn as much as I can. We cannot learn everything, beloved, of course not, but we will learn the best that we can to make our lives better, to make our the thing is spiritual growth. This work is like 70% spiritual, 20% mental, probably like 10 or 5% physical. Because when you look at this world spiritually, it's a rotten corpse. It's a rotten corpse. Everybody, everything is dead, worms, and nobody have any spiritual either comprehension or how this will work. Everything is pretentious. Everything is over the top. Everything is lie. But when we sit down, we look at the books, we look at the knowledge, we say that for the past 365 days, did I learn? I have to put this thing on. Excuse me. Excuse me, beloved. Excuse me. Babe, who's this? All right then. Yes. Excuse me. Let me try to put this thing on silent. Oh, well then if it is one, huh? No. All right. Forgive me, beloved. I know I. Huh? Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'll take care of that. Okay. Yes. So when we look at things, beloved, are we changing? Are we changing for the better or are we changing for the worse? Is the world change? Is the world progress or is the world regress? Did we notice any change around the world? Have we find out certain hidden things or certain stuff that, of course, the 83 told us, well, not to learn, or if we do learn, we will go to hell? Or do we still have fear of going to hell when the mighty one said, you going home, you're safe? When he said, be at peace, are we still in fear of Jacob's trouble? Are we still in fear in that? Are still this day we still worry about what the Gentiles are saying? Are we worried about 83? Are we worried about, like they said, okay, well, they're about to send some missile, get food and stuff? Are we panicking? Are we fleeing to the supermarket or wherever? Are we fleeing from our home and go live somewhere? And not because we had to go there, because in fear. We fled in fear. Are we fleeing and fear? Are we going places and do things because we are afraid? Not because we received the message from the Mighty One or His children, because some Gentiles out there, out of freaking mind, the fear is upon them. They brought it unto you, you feed unto that. If so, then we are not going. If so, we didn't go. If so, we had regress. But if we have no fear of the Gentiles, 83, their garbage and stuff, if we stand fast, we're not amazed or, oh, wow, I'm so dismayed because these great things happen in the sea, on earth, and the air and stuff. If we stand steadfast, we pray as much as we can, and we are receiving more knowledge, therefore, we are going. Therefore, we are progressing. Therefore, we are doing great in the eyes of the mighty one. Okay. Now, let us pray a little. Excuse me. And then we will talk about relationship between the nation and us and our lives a little bit. I can't take any call because this freaking thing is not connected to the whole stuff, Rachel. Okay. Let us keep on moving. Great glory, great praise goes unto the mighty one. Almost I, God, you that created the heaven and the earth and everything in them. You have created everything for us to use at our leisure. But because we had rejected the knowledge, we have forsaken your wisdom. We become ignorant. We become foul mounded. We become idiotic. We become stupid. We become ignorant of life, ignorant of sciences, ignorant of spiritual matters, ignorant of everything. Therefore, when we become ignorant, we have no knowledge. Anything that is presented unto us is knowledge. Anything that is given unto us is the ultimate knowledge. We yearn not to seek and search for the greater truth because we have learned not to do so. Because if we do, we will burn in hell. For what? For seeking knowledge. For what? For reading a book. For what? For doing certain things. Why is it every time we are learning and say things that happened to our people in the past and we've been chastised to do so? Because we are not allowed to say anything out of our own mouth. We're supposed to sit there and receive things from people that have been mistreating us for centuries. And we say, Woe, woe unto you that went back to Egypt and asked for help. Woe unto anyone that still hold on to their false God. Woe unto the idolaters. Woe unto the adulterers, which is the same thing as an idolaters. Adulterers have nothing to do with cheating on your wife and your husband. It have everything to do being a spiritual whore by giving yourself unto idols, unto demons and negative spirit. Woe unto you if you are here, you bringing fear in the midst of the children that are at peace. Woe unto you if you come in the midst of us to sneak and spy and steal and go around and go behind and disfigure what we have learned and make it into lies. Woe unto you. Heavenly One, we truly do not know anything about this world. We try to learn and we are thriving and learning and we are asking more information, more wisdom. And we know at one point we will reach certain level. We will be able to control and subdue the earth as you have commanded us to do. That's one commandment we cannot do or we can violate it. We cannot subdue the earth. The earth is wild. The elements is wild. The fire is uncontrollable. The air is uncontrollable. The water is uncontrollable. The earth is uncontrollable. The animals, the plants. We have not yet reached the apex of our power and control the elements, the fauna and the flora, the animals and everything. But yea, with great confidence, I will tell you, beloved, we will be able to do those things because we have done them before. It's just a matter of remembering how to do this. It's just a matter of remembering. One of the main reasons why a child, a little baby, a newborn, a suckling, know how to go for the breast and feed on the mother's milk. It's not because he's learning how to do this, because he's remembered how to do this. You've been there before. The reason a child, a little baby, know how to sit down, how to walk. Nobody teach him or her how to do this. And he's not learning it from another one. It's just he remembered. It's something that is encoded in his DNA. You remember how to drink, to eat. You remember how to crawl, how to stand up, how to walk, how to talk. Those are the things that are embedded in you. And each of them are a step. Each of them have a level. everything is in order. The whole universe name is cosmos, which means it's a Greek word, means in order. Everything that you see down there is a horrible copy of what's going on up there. You have to learn how to sit before you learn how to crawl, then stand, then walk, then talk, go to school, kindergarten, middle school, elementary, high school, college, university, special school. Life is about levels and orders, everything in order. You don't just pop out of your mother's portal and you go straight to college. It ain't gonna happen. There must be a growth, there must be a spiritual, physical, mental. Yay. When we look at things in life, most of our problem are spiritual problem. Once you get them resolved in the spiritual realm, they will birth in the physical realm. However, you need a mental, somewhat a mental fitness to reach, a mental health. You need to be mentally stable. You have to clear your mind on all the garbage that you have learned from the so-called 83. If we have not shattered this chain, this mental chain that the 83 put upon us, we can and we will never reach our spiritual apex. We will never reach our spiritual fitness, our spiritual goal, our spiritual peak and point. We have to clear the gutter. We have to clean our mind. We have to become more lucid, more meditation, more praying, a lot of exercise, beloved, a lot of positive thing. Once we do so, we will be able to acquire, quote unquote, the spiritual power, aka the superpowers, things to do miracles. It's a level thing. We probably at level 2 or level 3 right now. Most likely, we are not at level 1 anymore. We are growing. I do not know how many level that they have, but I know for a fact from the past few years, we have gone up and on that level. We may not go as fast as we thought we would, but damn it, we are not in the same place that we were. We moved. And we are quite honored and happy. I am honored and happy to work with a group of people that share the same mindset. And I pray that the Mighty One bless us and give us more knowledge. So we will reach this quote unquote the destination. We will reach this quote unquote goal. And once we do, the world once more will look at us and look upon us and bow down and worship the Mighty One through us. Once more, the world will say, yea, you are the children of the living light. You are the children of the living God, because only them can do this type of things that you've been doing. Beloved, we cannot turn back. We cannot dive into nonsense that will literally mess up our energies. We have to stay away from negative feedbacks or negative wave and vibrate in this high frequency. Heavenly One, to all of your angels, we ask the angels of healing to touch the beloved sister Delia Jackson, beloved sister Beverly James and her whole family, beloved brother Zephaniah and his wife and his family, brother Eliezer, his wife and his family, brother Anthony, him and his wife and his family, brother Henson and his sister, all the beloved out there, Sister Yolanda, our beloved Sister Jimati and her daughter and her grandchildren, our beloved Sister Sharon Jackson and her daughters and also her son. May you touch them and heal them. The beloved Sister Deborah Dunbar, her daughter, and send her what her heart desired. Sister Kay Johnson, may you send unto her what her heart desired and remove the demonic spirit and remove them. Beloved Sister Angela Green, all the beloved brothers out there, may you send unto them what their heart desired. Nation, this is your duty. As a family member, as a member of the AK Warrior, your job is to keep the nation and the spiritual balance, to pray for them. I myself cannot do this job by myself. I cannot do it alone. We need help, and your help is greatly appreciated. We pray that you pray for our beloved, of course, beloved sister Hillary Brown and her daughter, her husband, and our whole family. Pray for the whole nation, because it is because of your prayers. It is because of the faith that you put, the work that you've put. That's why the nation are moving, and you see 83 is regressing. Heavenly Father, may your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. By the horrible and terrible power of the mighty one vested in me, and he can take it anytime he feel like, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved. The prayer is done. As today is Shabbatai, I have my black on me. I love the black, And to the Shabbatites out there, to the people of peace, the vibration of Shabbatai is no joke. Now, beloved, please bear with me. We have a few announcements that we will make. I will ask the nation to join me and study this late evening, if you wish, if you could. We will study the. Give me a second. Um. Oh, okay. We have already. Wow. Okay, which one? Are we going? We already studied the 28 intelligences of the moon, the 28 station of the moon. We are going to go either a Noga or the sun. Where is it? The Mercurian, the Kokavite zone. For the Kokavites out there, the 72 angels are in your zone because they are in intellect. We don't need to study this because this is something that you need to do on your own. Out of the 72 Geni, you have one, and then there's 72 positive and there's 72 negative. Yes, we had studied the 28 moon station of the moon. We have learned that the dark side of the moon, we're not gonna call it the dark side of the moon. The other side of the moon is loaded with structures and vegetation, animals, and people. Okay, there's all those things. Now, the side that we can see is the deserted side, the side that they don't leave, but the other side, it's normal. The atmosphere is, they can breathe, and they can there's animal and people over there. The Levana heights, they live over there. We have learned this, and there are plenty people. And the Noga height, their skins are silver, and they are, you will learn about the Noga height. That's what I told you. Out of all the people, I'm definitely afraid of Noga. I can handle everybody else, but the Nogahites, if you understand what love truly is, and then you will see that it's because of a lack of love. That's why this world is like that. When you love something, you will cherish it, you will protect it, you will embrace it, you will give it value. But if you hate something, you will destroy it. You will reject it, you will disrespect it, you will do all the things that you can do negatively to this person. That is why you see this world is like that. There is no world in it. There's no love in the world. It's all about destruction, hatred, disrespect, depression, and all that. So the world is lack of have a lack of Nogahites in it. Okay, all the Nogahites, they don't know their true power until they come up. They say, "Wait a minute, that's my power. I can do this." A lot of Nogahites are very, very shy, and they are very, very uh I will use the word timid, and then they are very ashamed of who they are because they think this is very bad what they can do, spreading love, or they can spread it on one side. They are very ashamed, and they don't like the way they are. They will rather be somebody else when they have the greatest gift of all, the love. Okay, so I believe the Kokavite zone have 72 in it. Okay, this is page 294. we have Vehuia, okay, figure one, okay, is the now, brethren, I will highly recommend, okay, let me see. I will highly recommend. Okay, we already studied the 360 principle of the zone girdling the earth. We have to become very familiar with this. And there are some exercise we're going to do, brethren. This is going to be mind grueling. This is going to be heavy. The exercise is going to be 99% mental. Those are going to be the hardest thing you ever done mentally. It's going to be grueling. That's what the thing's going to be. The exercise we're about to undertake. So that's why we told our people to prepare yourself, cleanse yourself. Next year, we're going to get, next year is going to be out of this planet. Out is straight up in space. You will pretty much become a whole scientist, okay? You will make your own holy water, like super. I mean, your own super Florida water, okay? And then you will do mental exercise that can either break you or make you, but most likely will break you because this thing. Woo! Okay, all right. Now, I would highly recommend for you if you know your guardian angel, so you can know the proper sign of it. Okay, this is Veuia Angeliel. All right, Veuia Angeliel. Those are the true sign. Okay, all right. Let's take some random here. All right, this is Akaia Kahetel and Aziel and Aladia. Okay, so those are the signs. I will highly recommend you to draw those signs and carry them with you or become familiar with them. Okay, for now on, every single person that know their quote unquote their guardian angel, your guardian angel must be, well, not must, I will suggest you incorporated your guardian angel name in your name. Your guardian angel become your middle name. I have received the confirmation. I have asked, and your middle name, okay, is your guardian angel. You have to become more and more infused with your guardian angel. Okay, just like if your let's see, if your middle name is Jack. Okay, if your first name is Jack, your name will be, and your guardian angel is number 10, Aladia. So your name will be Jack Aladia Johnson. Okay, this is kind of like something we do here. You don't have to literally go out there in the courtroom change it. If you can do this, good. But if you don't have to do that, just know mentally, spiritually speaking, your guardian angel is your middle name, so you will never forget this. Okay, all right. It would be good to do this. Make sure you know your sign of your guardian angel. I would that what I do. I draw my sign. This is my sign right here. Okay, I learned to draw it and incorporate it in my own hand signature. All right, I incorporate it in my own hand signature. For instance, you see mine say TMHN Tate. Okay, that's mine, which I dubbed the Most High Entit. Okay, this is the sign. For instance, this is Veuia. Okay, all those things take TAEF. I'm not quite sure what they stand for, but I will highly recommend people to do this. Leuvia, okay, Leuvia and Pahalia. Okay, they look like squiggly stuff. Okay, they look like squiggly stuff, but for instance, Milalel right here, this is beautiful, man. Milalel thing is like cute. Okay, Milalel, like, I would wear this on my chest. If my Milalel was mine, I would have a shirt made this look like some kind of superhero ish right there. This look like a superhero ish right there, Milalel. Look at Hauia 2024, Girate Lekabel. Okay, Asalia has a beautiful stars in there. You know, that's good, man. Daniel, Veuiel, Ahasia. Look at Ahasia, man. That's good. Ahasia is a circle with the four element in there. I'm assuming. Okay. Imamia is the moon. Okay. Imamia look like the crescent moon. I mean, if you're Levanahite and Imamia, look like the moon, and it's beautiful. And look at Nanahel. Nanahel is like a it's like the four element right there. It's beautiful. All right. Um, I will start incorporating these signs. Make my own T-shirt with my own hand and draw them in there and wear them. Become infused with this. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. Big Levi's. There's a PDF of this book on the website. Yes, there is. However, you must go get it now. The beloved brother, brother Devin sent an uh, brother Devin has sent a message unto the nation to give him a little moment. The website has reached his um, capacity, his storage capacity. There's so much stuff in there. It has reached its maximum. So he's migrating everything to a new server, which is not easy. I know what the brother did. I used to build website back in the day, HTML, Dreamweaver. It's a heavy task. It's gonna take the brother 1 week. The website might be down with 1 week. Okay, there's a lot of visitor and there's a lot of things that we have in there. So we ask the nation to be a little bit patient until next Shabbatai he putting the stuff in there. It would be best right now to go ahead and download as much thing as you can. Beloved, when we post something on the website, even though it's you don't need it, you don't want it, it has nothing to do with it, download it and keep it somewhere. You never know. You may not need it. A family member, somebody else, you will probably need it in one day. Okay, all the PDF will highly recommend. We advise you to download all of them, even though I don't like this one, I don't want to do it, but I'll keep this in my library. Okay, so it's pretty nice to see things like that. Okay, all right. So one other thing that I will recommend you if you can do, for instance, your house. Okay, you know what house you came from. All right. Remember that this is how we do our things. Okay, this is how we do our things. We are not condemning other people and saying, "Well, you guys have it wrong and stuff." We do things a little bit different here. Okay, we know who we are. We are Israelites, children of the light. We are very unique. We know that. Some of us know what tribe we came from, but what are we? We know what we are. Hey, Shemeshite, Shabbatite, and stuff. Now, what house we come from? What house we were born into? I was born in the house of Aries. You were born in the house of Taurus. So now, if we were born in the house and we know what time, the time will determine your degree. Now, when you look at the time you were born, a lot of people can find the time, which is not a big, well, which is kind of not a big deal. It is though. It's not kind of a big deal. No worries. If you are, but right now we are in the ninth house. Okay, the ninth. Who ruled the ninth house? Who ruled the ninth house? Who rules Sagittarius? I believe we are in Sagittarius, right? Is that what that is? Are we in Sagittarius or are we still in Scorpio? Now, if you find out you were born at a certain time, okay, in the house of Aries at 1:31 a.m., I will ask you to, if the beloved sister Sophia Spiritual Light is here, to put her email so that people can contact her. She will give you the degree that you were born because this one has to be specific. It's not free though. It's not that much. Couple of bucks. She will pull it for you. You will see the hour and the degree you were born. That is sit on the on the I forgot the wheel. The wheel. Now, when you sit, let's say if you were born, oh boy, this is just our stuff, brothers. That's how we do our things. Let's say if you were born on the house of Aries, Elimaya, okay? Elimaya sit between 16 degrees and 20 degrees. Between 16 degrees and 20 degrees. And now you will look in the house of in the house of Aries and see what angel that is in 20 degrees. That is sit on 20 between 16 degrees and 20 degrees. Okay. Now in 20 degrees, number 44, Ahadu is living there. Is sitting there. This is his sign. 40 degrees. Is that what that is? 20 degrees, Ahadu. Okay, let's see who's Ahadu. The name sounds familiar. Let's see what Ahadu is. Ahadu. Gemini, Aries. Ahadu is number 20 degrees. Oh, crap. All right. Number 44, this is page 177. Number 44, Ahadu, 20 degrees Aries. Not only is Ahadu well versed in water magic, he can also give the student various instructions on account of his particular attributes, on how to prepare liquid fluid condensers, in particular, how to load the magnetic fluid. Ahadu is quite well liked in the kingdom of the Undines, i.e., or oh boy, IE is Latin. I forgot what IE stand for, but it means that is in Latin. Okay, we always see this IE is Latin and EG. For people say, for example, IE and EG are Latin words. Those are only probably the two Latin words, they or etc. They keep on, for us to learn. Remember, you're not allowed to learn Latin. Okay, all right. I.e. mean id est, okay? Id est mean that is, okay? Ahadu is quite well like in the kingdom of the Undis, that is in the element of water, okay? The Undis also are the so-called the mermaids, okay? The folks that those are beings that live in the water, the Undines, okay, or the Undines of water. Should it be the student wishes, this principle can send him as many male and female servants from the kingdom of the water element as he require for the fulfillment of his wish. You see what Ahadu does? If you become good with this fellow, he can send you many men or men and women, female or male, of the so-called people that live in the water to come serve you, to do whatever you want. You want to do anything, you just say, Ahadu, I need this and that, and help me doing stuff. Okay, that's what it is. So I advise you to find out the degree and see where your angels is sit. Each of your angels sit on a certain degree. Now you will see what time you were born. The time you were born, you're gonna look in the house you were born, and then you're going to see the degree that you were born, and then you're gonna see what angel is in this degree. Okay. We mention this book all the time. Okay, France Baldon, the practice of magical evocation. Okay. Okay. All right. So now, please again. Well, you see, I'm always. I never told the nation what we're gonna study, but anyway, once we come back tonight, maybe at Tafrak 30. I would advise the people to join me at Tafrak 30. We will study oh boy. Give me a second. We will study the intelligences of the Nogaite sphere. Okay? The Nogaite sphere, we will study the intelligence of Nogaite sphere. Okay, there is about how many intelligences? Excuse me. There is 90 intelligence in the Nogaite sphere. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is good. Your mind will be wow. And then you'll see why I fear the so-called Nogaites above all. Because if a Nogaite truly know what he and she can do, well, that's gonna be a problem. That's why fellow like Joe Biden have no love for our people. They love doing things to us. That's why Donald Trump have no love for us. You really don't want that. I would rather have a so-called Madimite come after me than a Nogahite. The Nogahite will not come to you like she's gonna come like, oh my God, I'm coming to destroy you. No, I'm coming to love you, be friend with you, and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna kill you. All right. So anyway, so we will study the 90 stuff of the Nogahites. Then we will move to the Shemeshites. We'll study the 45 intelligences of the Shemeshite. The Shemeshite, you will see why when we were talking about those things, you will understand. Okay, wow, being a Shemeshite is heavy, but hey, there's benefit in it, but hey, she's heavy. All right. And the only two people that are they're very cautious about the Madimites and the Shabbatite. They don't tell you anything. The Madimite, they don't even put them in there. And there's a good reason for why they don't put the Madimite in there. They say, okay, we will advise we will advise you to go on your own. We will say not to go over there because Madim is all about that stuff. Shabbatai is all about this thing. Okay? Those are the two. They are very cautious about this. Say, hey, you go there on your own, sir. You go on your own. All right. And then they give us a little bit of Uranus. Okay. And Uranus and Pluto. Those are the things you really don't want to do. Uranus, Pluto. Oh, man. The guy literally told you, like, he said you cannot withstand the vibration of Shabbatai, Uranus, and Pluto. He said you have to get guts to go on those things to see what's happening to certain people that did wrong, and then they think they get away with it. The dude say, like, you really have to, if you're not mentally stable, you're not mentally strong, you go there, you'll come back cuckoo, and you're never gonna be good. Okay. All right. The pages are 340 and the 12 genii of Jupiter. The Zedekites only have 12, and the 12 that they have in Zedek, man, good grief. Oh. Brothers, we don't know anything. I mean, when you're learning, I'm like, wait a minute, we don't know anything. We don't know anything. But so far, we have left Earth. We learned the 360 that are in the zone girdling the Earth. We learned the one girdling the moon. So we're on the moon. Now we're gonna go in Noga, and then we'll go to Shemesh. Then we'll go to Madim. Then we'll go to we don't need to go to Kokav because we already went to Kokav already because Kokav has the 72 in it. We might do Kokav at the end, or if it requested. Then the one that I'm mostly excited is the Nogahite and the Shabbatite and the Madimite. You really don't want to go anywhere there. Of course, I'd rather go to Uranus and Shabbatite than go to Noga. You'll see why. If you're a man out there, you got certain weaknesses. That said, Noga is off limit for you because you're gonna go there, you won't come back. I guarantee you. I don't even know who you are, but I'm gonna judging you right there. You go to Noga, you won't coming back. You're gonna stay there. Reference: try to watch Asterix and Obelix, Les 12 travaux. Okay, the 12 task of Asterix, and then you'll see in the 12 task. You'll see one task, you weren't coming back. Most men, I would say 99.99% of men that go there, they'll just stay there. They're like, you know what? Tell my family, come get me here. Whenever I can turn back. Whenever I'm done, I will come back. You will not coming back. So anyway, so that's what we're going to study. Somebody hold me on to that. Let me fold it this. It's not going to take that long, though. We might do, let me see. We might do and 1, 2. Oh, well, that's not that much. We could probably do Noga and Shemesh. Okay, we will do Noga and Shemesh at the same time because it's not that much. Put this right here. Join us at Tafrak 30, maybe. I'll try to do it like one like no, I can't do it. It's already big one. Yeah, Tafrak 30, we will study. So yeah, we have a very little knowledge, man. And when you are learning the stuff that they forbid you, they put some mental block in your mind and saying nothing exists out there. It's completely void. Don't be looking out there because they know if you start looking, you will make connection. One of those quote unquote intelligence will see you, they will love you. They'll say, okay, he or she wants to learn. Let's help her, let's boost her, and they will give you things, to stuff. There's a that well, we'll get to this, but anyway, they are watching, brothers. They are watching. Are you making any effort? Are you studying? Are you really trying to prove yourself approved unto the mighty one? Okay. All right. Yeah, like I say, I can live without working a day in my life just on no guides, just mooch off of them because I know when to call, when to talk to them, when there's a certain position of the heaven, and I can go to any of them and ask for money. They will just give it to me. Okay, they will just not say, "What do you need it for?" So that they will just break somebody's leg and bring me that money. I can mooch off living on no guides only. But if you let them find out that you've been using them that whole time, and that's it, you make you make an enemy not only for life, but until you make it right with them in the next life after. They're going to when you're born again, they're gonna come back right after until you make it right. That's one thing. I do not appreciate it when it comes to no guy. They won't let it go. It's really bad right there. But yeah. I have realized back then I was in a quote unquote a relationship with Noga Heights. I just realized that I'm like, okay, so that's why this thing never ended. Trust me, it will never end it. It will never end it. It will you did a Noga Height wrong, it won't end. You think it is, but things are morphed and then they're gonna come after you. So anyway, huh? You all right? Okay. All right, give me a second. Let me see. Let me see. Sister said the movie 3,000 Years of Longing has informed the and book as must see. 3,000 Years of Longing? Okay, a movie called like that. Sister said the movie 3,000 Years of Longing has info from the Barden book, a must see. They also do not give info about the element of air in the book. Yes, there are certain things they will not give you. It's not like they don't have, for instance, to the Magimite out there, please don't be mad. They don't give information about your home planet. Why? Because they are stupid people out there. There are completely immature people out there. They are freaking immature. They will use those things. He already, anybody that are in any, that's why they messed up the whole Freemasonry. They messed up all the secret society because too many immature, unintelligent, undeserved people have their hand on sacred things. If you even know one thing of the so-called Madimite intelligence can do, those people can take this thing and completely destroy civilization with it because they've done that before. Where do you think we get the whole atomic things when we had it over there in the Haitian temple, the Atlantean temple? Can you imagine a scumbag get his hand on certain other power that is either equally as the atomic bomb or even greater than that? With the age of the internet, with the age of sharing things just like that, you'll have immature, untrained, profane people will take those things and then they will hurt another because I don't know, man. I don't like this nigga over here. I don't like the way you talk, your head. I don't like you, therefore I'm gonna use this thing to destroy you. Or you say something that I don't like, something that hurt my feeling. A lot of immature people out there. That's why they don't give you things about Madimite and also Shabbatai. They keep those two planets or those 2 days. They are very, very secretive. Yeah, things that are very sacred, they don't leave it. It's brother, it's a law. You shouldn't do this. It's a law, okay? Even Yahusha, our brother, told us, Amen. Don't be told this Haitian full of dogs and swine and Haitian like that, man. Those people don't know what those things is. They will use it to do. One brother will catch you a drift here, man. Felix Faust. If you're if you're familiar with Mr. Faust, a lot of Faustites or Faustian out there, a lot of Felix Faust out there. They will literally take these things they already have in them, but they like when they sit in a group of people and say, well, I have this thing and that thing because it was provided to me by this spirit in there. I have this, and people are like, oh wow, I want this H, so I'm gonna go to the route that this guy go. We got a lot of immature people, brothers, and they are watching, they are listening. They're not gonna do the work. Wait, to get to this level, you're gonna have to train years and years and stuff. But I don't have to. I can just go around and cut corners. I can just jump from the first step and land it on the top. This guy will help me. But if you do this, you may not even land on the top. Even if you land on the top, you're going to have certain injury. They will do it. That's why Madim, okay, Shabbatai, they keep them secret because those 2 days you can do a lot with them. Okay, you can do a lot with them. Okay, generally, you will see you understand why they call Shabbatai or Capricorn or anything that has to do with Shabbatai the house of the black judge, because Shabbat, he judges. That's why it's the highest planet, the heaviest planet. Shabbatai is very heavy, man. Yeah, you can't cut the line, man. And this is for this reason why they don't give you information about that. Then again, beloved, those are not things that the Gentiles are telling us. Those are things we are pulling ourselves and we make our own stuff. Anybody that out there that you wish to do things that are on your own, you wish to study things, for instance, people think because we talk like that, we despise the zodiac and stuff. No, we love the zodiac, the 12 zodiac signs. We just do not attribute ourselves with our house. We may born in a house, but we have nothing to do with this house. Okay, we go up in another house. Some people are born in this house, but they adapt certain quality of another house or stuff like that. But all our houses, we can leave them. You can leave your home, you can leave your country, but you cannot leave yourself, your body. Who you are, you cannot leave it. You cannot leave it. You may be born in the house of Sagittarius. You may be born in the house of Aries, but you know who you are. You are, well, a Shemeshite. You cannot change that. You gotta be very careful. If you're a Shemeshite out there, you gotta be careful out there. You're probably the hardest and the most easiest person to take down. Hardest, if you truly know who you are, no one can take you down. They will try, but they can't. Like Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, Mike Tyson, they will try, but they can't because you know stuff. But if you don't know who you are, it really easy. The most easiest person is a Shemeshai. You just come in and tell him some few stuff. You inflate his ego, and then he'll all about he will destroy himself. All you have to do is give him enough rope to hang him. He will hang himself because the pride. Your daughter is a Shemeshite Leo. Wow, that's great. That's good then. Those are very rare. That's like extremely rare. A Shemeshite Leo, very, very rare. That's the Solomonic things going on there. Very, very rare. Shemeshite Leo usually by our research, they spawn in Jupiter, but they spawn on Zedek. because they cannot spawn on the sun. They do. They have civilization in there, but it's just scumbag stuff that we do here. Okay. All I will ask the nation is to have a great relationship with yourself. Most of us, we have zero relationship with ourselves, and we seek a relationship with others. It won't. What the hell? It won't work. It won't work, man. You need to know who you are first. You need to love yourself first. Clear your mental mind. Who I am, what I am, what I can do, what things are. Then you start loving yourself. Man, I love certain things that I can do. Look what in my house. Damn, I love those things. And then this love, you can express it to someone else. You can seek certain things in someone else. But if you do not know who you are, you don't love yourself. A lot of people have body dysmorphia. I myself, I thought body dysmorphia was affected people that are in my, that are like me, big people. And I to my shocking discovery, I discovered that this thing is affected a lot of people. Like I said before, I know a dude, diesel dude, but he has terrible body dysmorphia. He hate his body. I'm like, yo, dude, you are a bodybuilder. You look great and stuff like, but my my calf, my this, and he hate his body. I have so many people that have mental issue. They hate themselves. Some people hate the way they look and stuff. It's going to be really hard for you. Well, not really hard. It's going to be impossible for you to attain anything spiritual because you hate your spirit. You hate your guardian angel. When you hate yourself, you hate not the guy, the other guy. You do not hate him. He know he's doing this to you. You hate everything that is good with you. Once you start loving them, and then they're going to have a great relationship with you. They're going to come in and provide for you. They're going to provide for you. But if you let the other side, again, beloved, I will repeat this. I'm going to keep repeating every day. Just like there is 360 intelligences girdling the earth, there is 360 negative one. What you're calling demons. The reason why they don't put them in there because they give things much more quicker. And this world is a microwave world. I want it now. 1 minute, 2 minutes, I want it now. I ain't gonna wait 2-3 years now. And that's what those things do. There's 28 moon station on the moon. They have 28 so-called good stuff. And they have 28 negative, light and darkness. Without the light, there's no darkness. My hand right here casts a shadow. The light is in front of me. Once it's beamed, there's a shadow. The shadow follow the light. They can do nothing without the light. They can do without the light, there is no shadow. It's just pure light. So we have to be very careful so we will not mess with things that we shouldn't be messing with. You have to know the other guy, know his habit, what he like to do, and certain things. Love yourself and stuff. So now, in conclusion about reflection, beloved, we must sit and reflect on our lives and the lives of the nation and the situation that the world is in. Not in a negative way, of course. We know, brothers, when you look this world right now, you cannot, if you're in your right mind, you cannot say things either get back to normal or better. You have to reflect on that. Did the world from 2020 or 2019 change for the best? Not for the best interest of 83, but did it change? Did the world change on the best interest of us? Are we moving to the front line? Did the world notice us? Did we have an impact on the world? Was it any event that actually put us in front of the world and actually take 83, especially Hesh, and throw them in the back of the bus? Did the Messiah hear our prayers? Remember, we for those of you who remember this, we pray, we said, the Mighty One, make events that will put us constantly in the news right in front of those people. constantly, every single freaking day, would put us right there. Every event, constantly putting them there. The Israelites, them, the children of light, they're on your face, right there. Every event that happened, those people now know we have enough so-called 83 that can watch the news, that can watch the event. They will put the numbers together just like we do, and then they see their fathers are here, their powers are here. We're in trouble. Beloved, if we cannot sit and think about those things, did we learn certain things from a brother, a particular? Not me, brothers, not big. I'm a bullhorn. I just repeat things that I found and I repeat them louder and you hear. That's all. That's all it is. The Most High used me as a bullhorn, okay? The spirits used me as a bullhorn. Okay? All right? Did the Mighty One hear our prayers? For those of you who remember, we sent a letter to the Vatican, didn't we? We did send a letter to the Vatican. They receive it. They read it. We told them, you don't give us our H back, we'll take down this old walls. We'll take it down. You can go watch the video. We told them from now on, it's gonna be nothing but pure chocolate or gonna be upon you. We're just going to pray not senselessly for the destruction of your kingdom. Now look what happened. Our prayers are being answered. Didn't we have a fast to keep them busy? 83 is busy out there, man. They are busy. They are busy. This nation, 83 is busy. Every day something going on for them. Every single freaking day. It's not like once in a while something happen every day. They wake up, they hear something. Airplane crash at that show, Walmart popcorn, the cowboy popcorn, accident, helicopters dropping, ship being stuck in this, wars over there, this is over here. All sort of nonsense are happening, and they don't know what's going on. Most people don't know. Most people are like, oh, what's going on here? Stuff. But a lot of them know because it was all prayers. They want you to think that you have no impact and stuff. They give up. Don't pray. I know, oh hell no. We must ask ourselves, beloved, the thing that we learn, or the thing we have learned from the past 11 months, let's say a year, so to speak, December is right around the corner. Did one of them, at least one of them, actually work? And all the experiment, all the stuff that we learned, did one of them, that's to you, the people that have actually done things, did it actually work? Did my anana actually work one time? Did it work for me? Did one of the bath work for me? Which again, I will highly recommend you do the 7-wave bath. Let me just give the name. We have the Libera PDF on the website right now. Oh, did the brother took out the? Hang on. Why is the 7-wave bath? It was right. It was right. Yes, the 7 waves cleanse. Okay. The 7-wave cleanse. All right. I will highly recommend you do the 7 waves cleanse or the 7-wave cleanses. Okay, highly recommend you do that. And the parsley and the cinnamon. There's Sister Micaiah. She's no longer with us. She's still here, but she's busy. The sister is busy. It worked for her. It worked. Did things work for me? Am I learning so, or am I freaking wasting my time here? You have to be honest with you, man. You have to be honest with yourselves. Am I wasting my time listening to fairy tale and garbage and stuff? Am I learning things here? If not, I need to move somewhere I can learn things. If you come in the midst of a family, we call ourselves 8K, and nobody support anyone. A brother have this issue, a sister have this issue. No one want to pray. No one want to. We all here to attack people. Am I every time I get into this guy or this girl, this woman, this man? Am I feeding into some negative, petty energy? If you cannot download the ebook from the website, you may want to check in your computer and refresh the page because there's a lot. The site is down. Let me double check again. No, mine is still here. Let me put the boy. Let me put the link in there for you. You can download it straight from the. Okay, this is the link. You can download the 7 ways. Okay, I will highly recommend whatever bath we put there. Do it if you can. Now we have to sit down. We have to reflect. The Gentiles here is almost done. Our new year is cometh. What did I learn for the past 11 to 12 months? What did I learn? Did I learn something good? Am I making progress? Did I change? Did I add something to my library? If all those things are yes, then I want more. Then I want to move to the next level. Did I did my homework? Did I report my homework? Did I give the praise? Then if you do, they are keeping tab. Graduation day is coming. Then you will be taken and moved to another knowledge that is to be warned. We will next year. We will have membership, YouTube or Patreon, just like a lot of people have YouTube and Patreon membership only. Because the next kind of hash we're going to get into cannot be here in public. It won't. The next few videos we're going to make, and Esau Strub and all those things, they will be all wow. But certain exercises and things and information, it will not be for the profane. You have to willingly get into it. You have to make a conscious decision. You might as well go into prayer. You have to make a conscious decision, say, am I going to be part of this thing? And you're going to have to sign up to a membership, because these things, I made a few mistakes. I have shared things that I shouldn't be sharing in public. Thank the mighty one. Those people that heard it are too profane to notice what they can do with it. They don't know. I didn't really sit there and detail things. Okay. Next year, we will have membership. We will publish video every week concerning certain matters, and we will have very private conversation for the seekers. You have to want this. You have to get in onto it with your own mindset, because we do not want to expose you to something you didn't want to get into. You didn't want to be exposed to. Okay. Okay, again, beloved, you have to read. The information is in the stuff. If you read it, you will see this. It's speaking about the website. Okay, so we will put things out there that is only if you're seeking things. We're not forcing anyone to get into or not getting into, but the next information that I'm receiving, I would like to share with the nation. It will be with a small portion, the people that are seeking these things, because I do not want to expose something out there and somebody is immature, not premature though, immature or profane, and then that person will take this thing and run to someone. They don't even understand what it is. They'll run to whoever they are idolizing online and say, hey, they are doing some horrible things. Bash them. We don't understand what they are doing, though. We bash them, and this person start bashing and bashing. A lot of people heard it, and then they flee. They don't know what it is. They flee, and they lost. Because of fear somebody put in them, they didn't even sit down and watch and say, this is not for me. and say that, wait a minute, wait, this is for me. We will put there, if you want, you will seek. If you don't, you put it down. That is all that I would like to say with this. Before that, any question, brethren, or somebody? Let me read this question. You may type your question. The 7 banana and 7 origins. Do you use it for 7 or buy new? No, you don't need to buy new every day. The information is in there. Only once, and then that's it. Only once you have it for 7 days. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's why if it is so, it will vibrate your spirits. If it's not, you will just put it there. That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means you're not ready for it yet. Are we ready to approach the intelligences? Telling you the truth, I am not ready. But there are people in the nation that are very ready. Okay, somebody asked, are we ready to approach the intelligences? Let me tell you a little bit about this. I wasn't going to get into this first. When you study the intelligences of Noga, I will proudly say there will not be no man on earth that can approach those things. You can't. You're not ready for that yet. There is a massive amount of grueling work, mental work to do, meditation that can literally render you crazy before you can approach those things. Because you have to be mentally strong. When you appeal to them, you appeal as an authority, you appeal as strong, and when you appeal, all knees bound because you are the representation of the mighty one. Boy, I forgot all about that $5 challenge. Well, let me touch on that. So, are we ready to approach the intelligences? I am not ready. But there are some people out there that are ready. I don't think the nation. I don't want to say this, but I don't think we are ready yet, because for you to approach those intelligences, you have to be very mature. And I am still in my immature stage. Not fully stage though. I'm not fully mature yet, brother. We've been in this age for like a year, barely a year, and then we're like, we are mature. We'll go to the intelligence. No, we have to learn all of them, what they can do and what they cannot do, and then we train for them. You have to start once you know now. Then you're going to change. You're going to master. You're going to train for the when you know about the Olympic, that doesn't mean you can go to the Olympic. Now you're gonna have to train for the Olympic. You're going to change. You're going to train, practice, grueling work, and then you put your body in a stage that you're ready. And then when you go to the Olympic, you will compete. Are you competing because for a medal, or you just want to compete for the bragging right when you're in the restaurant? Yeah, I compete in the Olympic. Yeah, they have what they call the tummy blaster. The fat guy with the biggest tummy, will lift up his shirt, and then another. It's like a sumo, but when we run in together and then we smash our belly, it release a huge wave, and it will destroy the entire stadium. The one that left stand up is the winner. So I compete there. I didn't win a medal, but yeah, I went to the Olympic and stuff. Yeah, there's all sort of bragging rights for this, but yeah, I went to the Olympic, and here's my medal. What's up with you? Yeah, what up? That's right. Yeah. But this thing, when you start studying the intelligences, and then you see the requirement, you're like, oh hell, I'm not ready for this thing. No, not yet. Not yet. I will be ready, but not yet. The preparation. If you read Clavicula Salomonis, brothers, the preparation for Clavicula Salomonis to go to a place that no men ever put their feet on. Place with no noise, nothing, completely nature. I don't want any land like that. And if I get caught in a land like that, wait, they caught Big Levi in the land with his pants down. What the hell you think gonna happen to you going in a wilderness like this, man? There are certain preparations that are very key. That is why the next level hish, it's only going to be in a small circle. You don't have to join us. In fact, I will advise you not to join us because, brother, woo! Beloved, you don't want to. The Anana is good to me, works family. Mine, Good. Okay, so I would say this, brothers. I'm not telling you what to do, but I myself, I'm not ready yet. I have a lot of work to do. Okay. I will increase my meditation. I will advise anyone out there to increase their meditation. Okay. We will exercise better. We will have a group class of exercising. We will have class. And only a few people will meet us, and then we will have class where we exercise certain exercise. We can't say it here. All right. Any more question before we leave, brethren? Yeah, every kokav we will meditate. Could be any day, but we just choose kokav and stuff. And again, I'm not ready. Are the nation ready? Yes, some of you are ready for this. Some of you are ready, but not me. I was born in the house of Aries, and you know Aries are hot-headed. They like to go with their head first. I've learned this. Now I'm living the Pisces life. I'm that guy that sit all the way in the back and watch everybody make their mistake and then copy from there and then not failing. Okay. All right then. If we do not have any more question, thank you for everyone that joined us today. Uh, may you may you join us later on when if we come in later on at fact 30. We will have a little discussion about the sphere and the intelligences of Noga and probably Shemesh. Okay. All right. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. Go in peace. I say fast. Pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. Study to show thyself approve. Selah, so be it.